This video is not going to resonate with everyone, but if it resonates with you, good. If it doesn't, skip the video. Humans are not equal, and before you attack me, listen, but listen good. Me, I'm not equal to none of you. Do you know how I see myself? I see myself as a high, powerful, successful, healthy, wealthy, amazing, strong, gorgeous, beautiful, extremely intelligent being. That's exactly how I see myself. You might think, oh, Christina, oh my God, you're so full of yourself. Who do you want me to be full of? Who? You? Hell no. And because this idea that humans are equal, we have these stupid conceptions about superiority, inferiority. I am more, I am less, you are more, you are less. Let's stop that crap. Let's stop that crap. If you think you are superior than nobody, you don't have to go and prove nothing, because since you feel superior, you should feel superior. But if you have to prove your superiority to anyone, then you are not superior. If you feel inferior and you feel that you have to, oh, I have to prove that I'm inferior. Oh my God, you better than me. Let me stay down. Let me not talk because I'm inferior. You are the one putting yourself in a box. I have come to the conclusion that the reason most people are unsuccessful, are unhappy, are devastated, are broken, and are living a miserable life is because of their own perception of reality, is because of their own beliefs about themselves more than anyone. Because if I come here and I speak low about myself, and I think I'm not good enough, and I think I am worthless, and I think I am useless, that's what I think about myself. So most definitely, I'm going to act on that. It's not somebody else that is telling me that I'm useless, that I'm powerless. That's what I'm telling my own self. And if somebody else come here and that person believe I am powerful, I am good enough, I am strong, I am intelligent, I am wise, I look good, those are the beliefs that person have about himself or herself, which means that person is going to act on it. So this idea of, oh, equality, we are all equal, let's stop that crap. Let's stop that crap. We should open the dialogue to allow each individual being to choose and to decide how they consider themselves, not how society or not how other certain groups are going to consider you. I don't need nobody to tell me that I'm strong to believe that I'm strong. I don't need nobody to tell me I am gorgeous to feel that I am gorgeous. I don't need nobody to tell me I am powerful to feel that I am powerful. I don't need nobody to tell me that I can accomplish anything I want in order for me to do it. I don't need any external voice to tell me something that my internal voice is not telling me. You will be surprised how many people walk on this life having the low self-talk. They see themselves low. They think they are stupid. They think they cannot succeed. They think they are ugly. They think all of those negative things about themselves. Then it's whose fault? Whose fault that you think so low and so little about yourself? You see how you put yourself in a box? You see how you are putting yourself in a box? And also imagine if everyone wanting to be like everyone, this world will be a boring world. There is a reason why God made each one of us different. Even if you and I are family, we don't have the same genes. We don't have the same DNA. A matter of fact that we can even program our genes. We can even change our genes. Oh, you don't believe me? Learn about epigenetics. Now imagine, for example, whoever, the people that have achieved a level of success, or the people that have done things that not everyone has done, the people that have went to the extreme, have done things that not somebody else have done before. Do you think those people come here and be like, oh, I'm equal like everybody else? Heck no, because they know they are not equal and they will never be equal. But if you are here trying to be equal to other people, why do you want to be equal to anybody? Do you think when God made you different, he was dumb or stupid? No, but because we so caught up on these social constructions that we have to be like somebody else. We have to dress like somebody else. We have to talk like somebody else. We have to act, we have to feel as somebody else. We have to even think as somebody else. I'm not into that crap. I'm not into that crap. I am allowed to think, to behave different. I am allowed to dress different. I am allowed to talk different. I am allowed to do things differently than anybody else has done before. And as I was saying, imagine, you name the example. Anybody that has achieved something that not a lot of people have achieved, do you think those people see themselves as equal? Do you think so? Do you think when Nikola Tesla was making his invention, he was like, oh no, I'm equal. I'm just like anybody else. Do you really think so? Do you think when Kobe Bryant was training, do you think he was like, oh no, I'm just equal like any of those players? Nah. Remove those idea of trying to be equal to anybody, and you break your own limitation and you allow yourself to be different, because of course you are allowed to. Society is going to put you down because you think different, because you act different, because you behave different. Why is that? Well, maybe because society is trying to make everybody a one singular person. I'm sorry, we are not. I'm sorry, we are not. And the idea of equality, gotta go. Gotta go. Imagine if imagine if you aim to be like somebody else. Why would you try to be like somebody else in the first place? You should want to be like yourself, because you are the only person you can be. There is no such thing as, oh, be equal. Be like this person. That's why I don't want to be like a person. And because a lot of people don't even take time to deeply question themselves. Question their behavior, question their mindset, question their habits. If the behaviors, if the habit, if the mindset you are having right now is making you have a miserable or unhappy life, why do you keep those habits? Why do you keep those behaviors? Why do you keep that mindset? Because you want to be equal? You want to be equal to people from your country? You want to be equal to people that have the same religion as you? You want to be equal to people that have the same political beliefs like you? You want to be equal to your classmate? You want to be equal to your coworkers? You want to be equal to your sisters, your brothers? No. Be you. It's more than enough. And challenge the own perception you have about yourself. Challenge your own perception you have about yourself. Because some people are walking in this life thinking that somebody else is in charge of their mind, thinking that they have no power on themselves, thinking that they cannot change nothing about themselves, thinking that they cannot become or do something they have never done before. Well, whose fault? If you have your own limiting self-belief, whose fault? Nobody is in control in your mind unless you give the person that access. And if you cannot break those limitations, if you cannot challenge your own belief to choose, because it's a decision that you make, to choose to believe in yourself when everybody doesn't, to choose to see yourself as a powerful, as an amazing, as a successful, as a beautiful, as gorgeous, as handsome, as strong, as wise, as kind, as wealthy as you choose to. Nobody can tell you, or nobody can block you from you seeing yourself high or you seeing yourself low. If you see yourself low, it's you. If you see yourself high, it's you. I know I have the responsibility of my life. I know I am powerful enough to make my life as great, as amazing, as powerful as I choose to. So I wake up every day and I know I walk with confidence. I walk with energy because I know who I am, because I know I am wise. I know I am intelligent. I know I can build. I know I can create. I know I can overcome anything. I know I can achieve anything, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody can tell me otherwise. But don't get me wrong though. I don't see myself as superior than somebody else, but I also don't see myself as inferior than nobody else. I won't come here and tell you, oh, I'm better than you, I'm superior. Oh, well, I'm going to be like, oh no, I'm inferior, you're better than me. Heck no. Heck no. I'm not better than anybody because I'm not putting my worth, my value into other people. My worth, my value is into me. Is into me. Nobody, I'm not gonna allow, which a lot of people do. You're gonna give other people the power to define you, the power to tell you how to live, how to behave, what to think, what not to think. Give that power to you. Allow yourself to choose how you want to live, how you want to behave, what you want to think, because you have the freedom to do so. However, you don't have the freedom on how other people are going to react to that. Because, for example, I see myself as high as you can even tell. But whenever I have been in places in where when I see pictures of myself, I'm like, oh my God, look at Christina. You're so beautiful. You're so gorgeous. Look at that body girl. I love you, girl. People are going to be like, you're so arrogant. You're so cocky. You're so full of yourself. You always talk about yourself. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're going to call me arrogant. They're going to call me cocky because of how high I see myself. And that's okay because I cannot control how other people see me. The same way people cannot control how I'm going to see myself. But nowadays is the opposite. A lot of people have allowed how they see themselves to be defined based on other people. A lot of people have allowed other people to control their own perception about themselves, to control their own self-image, to control the amount of money they can make, to control how happy they can be. What? Nah. Break those mental limitations, break those mental barriers. See yourself as a high being. There is no need for you to see low because of what somebody else has told you, because what somebody else has, because your worth, your value does not decrease or increase based on the opinion of other people. You have to wake up every single day. At least that's my wish to every single human being. You have to wake up every day believing in yourself, supporting yourself, loving yourself. And the moment you reach that level of highness, that you see your God, I can perfectly say I see myself as a God. Whenever you you reach that level, you're gonna be hard to control. It's gonna be hard for people to manipulate you. Do you know why? Because all the power is within you and it's not outside of you. And you're gonna reach a level of freedom that a lot of people don't have. Because me, no matter how I look, no matter how my hair look, I can walk in any building with a smile. I can walk in any building, in any office, in any department, in any group, and with a smile, knowing my worth, knowing my potential, because that's the energy I embody. I'm not gonna go there and say, be like, hey guys, I am better than you. I am more than you. I'm stronger than you. No, I don't need to do that. I know my worth. I know my value. And that is not attached to no single human being. I have a homework for you. How do you see yourself? What are the beliefs you have about yourself? You will be surprised how many people have negative, toxic, low beliefs about themselves. Somebody gonna wake up believing that he or she is not good enough, believing that he cannot make money, he cannot be happy, he cannot be successful, he cannot overcome the past, he cannot overcome the depression, he cannot overcome the traumas, he cannot be something more than he currently is. See, a lot of people are walking around being their biggest haters. Nobody else is. Because if you wake up every day seeing yourself low, seeing yourself negative, who are you going to blame? Yourself. Because you wake up with those thoughts. You wake up with those ideas about yourself. In the same way, you see yourself so low and so negative and you think you can do nothing, you can switch it and see yourself so high and see yourself so positive. Because whenever you see yourself high and positive and healthy and successful, you are going to have habits, behaviors, attitude that align with the amount of positivity, the amount of love you have towards yourself. And if you have love towards yourself, you're going to give love to anyone without expecting nothing in exchange. But because a lot of people don't have enough self-love, they're going to build relationship and friendship that are dependent. Oh, you are my friend. You had to give me love. You had to support me. You had to believe in me. Oh, you are my boyfriend. You had to give me love. You had to support me. You had to believe me. Nobody had to do none of that for you. That's on you to do. You are in charge. You are in control of how you see yourself. If you think you are inferior, that's your belief. If you think you are superior, that's your belief. And whatever you believe about yourself, guess what? You are right. Because that's what you believe about yourself. What can somebody else tell you on that? What if you can wake up every day and be your biggest supporter? Be your biggest lover. Be the person who makes you strong, who makes you educate, who makes you wise, who makes you positive, who makes you wealthy, who makes you healthy, who makes you happy. What if you can be that person? What if you can be? And whoever gonna be like, oh my God, Christina, why are you talking like that? You're so arrogant. You're so cocky. Be more humble. Or me loving myself is not humble enough. Me supporting myself is not humble enough. Me believing in myself is not humble enough. Oh, you want me to talk shit about myself so you can, you want me to lower my energy towards myself so I can match your expectation, so I can match your reality, so I can match your opinion on what success look like. You want me to lower how high or how big I see myself so I can match your standards, so I can match your belief, so I can match your perception of reality. Guess what? I'm not here to match your perception of nothing. Do not put your perceptions on me. The same way I have my high and positive and amazing and extremely positive perception about myself, that's the exact same way you have the choice to do so. But not because I do it and you don't do it, I'm going to judge you. I don't judge, I don't criticize. The same way I have choose how I want to see myself, that's the exact same way you can choose how you can see yourself. The choice is yours. But you will be surprised of how many people walk in life being the biggest hater, sabotaging themselves, telling themselves, oh, somebody else is better. Oh, somebody else is superior. Oh, somebody else has more than me. Oh, somebody else can do it and I can't. See how you are the only one destroying your own self? Nobody else is. Nobody else is. Your own self-thoughts, your own self-ideas, your own self-perception, your own self-communication, your own self-words. Whatever you tell yourself consistently in your mind, in your spirit, in your soul, you're going to behave on that. I'm confident enough. I'm secure enough on my skin, on my body, that I don't go around depending on or expecting other people. And I'm never going to reduce my level of confidence to match anybody. If me being as high and as confident and as secure as I am on myself going to make you feel some type of way, I don't know about that. You are in charge of how you see yourself. You are in charge of your perception. You are in charge of your beliefs. Nobody is controlling your thoughts. Nobody is controlling your mind. Nobody is controlling how you see yourself. And if somebody else is controlling your mind, then you are a slave. Then you are a slave of that person because that person is controlling your mind. Break all the change. Break all the limiting beliefs. Break all the things that make you think or believe or see yourself as less, because you are not less. You are so much more than what anybody can say, than what anybody can think, or that anybody can write. You are, I am too.